Good evening. July 29th, 6:04 p.m. Raleigh Board of Water Department. All meet the order. 3 members present. Chairman, Paul. We have 2 people from the Finance Committee. An update on Matthew Coleman, 21 Center Street, regarding claim of unaccounted usage. That's in here, so.
Yes, sir. It's this one.
Somebody look, read this first, please.
Where is it?
It's in here.
Outstanding water bill. This is addressed to the Water Commission dated July 18, 2014. Outstanding water bill. Yes, sir, as I'm writing you at this time, referencing my letter to you dated June 30th, 2014, whereby I question the billing practice being implemented by Penachuk. Please find and close the billing records provided regarding my water usage. I believe the inconsistency regarding the water usage is enough to show there is something definitely wrong. I live here with my son and we use water very sparingly and always have. If anyone took time to review the previous records, they would see that the water usage has remained pretty low. Right now, my son and I take our showers in the morning. We use the water to wash the dishes after dinner. We do not drink the water since it has started to turning the ice cubes yellow approximately 7 or 8 years ago. We wash up before dinner and I do 2 washes a week in cold water in our clothes, on our clothes. I water the plants with 4 cups of water from the sink, and gentlemen, that's it. I find it hard to believe that I run up a bill of $263.81 for such little water use. I have been in touch with them since the first day I received the bill. From then and now, I find that in spite of the fact that I've questioned their bill, they are charging me 14% interest. I would appeal to your good sense to resolve this problem. It appears to be escalating. Matthew Colleran.
We talked about, I think this was the last meeting, Paul,
Yes.
about having Rita check or reprogram.
We call Thai Sales, the one we get the reader from. And there's nothing to calibrate on the reader itself on the laptop. So we brought the handheld unit that we have and we tested 12 readers randomly. They're all exactly the same. And the salesman from Thai Sales says there's nothing to calibrate on the new ones. On
I
laptops.
just don't understand why we're having so many complaints with these spikes.
I believe because Raleigh has.
Is it possible that they're going down the street too fast and it's not reading it right?
No, because we went around with the handheld and stopped at 12 different addresses, randomly, and they all read the same.
Do you have any suggestions why we're having so many problems?
I think now it's because Raleigh installed so many new meters. I think we have a lot of older meters out there. When I was talking with Rob about it, and you have so many new meters now, you have the billing system that Penachuk's doing. It's more consistent than it was before, I think. I think everything is just lined up where you have new meters, new readers, and you're getting more accurate.
I was just briefly looking at this, I haven't gone through it a lot, but it shows that 1 month there, I mean, it was a great big spike. And then it was back down again.
Yeah, they had a spike back in April.
411.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way up where the other ones are way down, and I just don't understand what's going on.
He had something happen in the house. It was most likely it was a toilet or something like that. Because all the water department knows is what the meter tells us. And it's, with the data logging now, we can see that day he used a lot of water.
So 4/9/14, he used 315 gallons an hour.
I mean, look at the difference here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's try to figure out what that means. So he's used
Gentlemen, I was,
15 times much as more he used during the normal time.
Yeah.
So what would that equate to in dollars for that one event? Well, he's got 3/12/14, he had a spike, and 3/13.
He had something going on in his house that it spiked water that day.
Well, would it count for a dollar amount that would get him alarmed? Or, I mean, what does that actually mean?
I'm not 100% sure what your rates are. Is it the first 8,000 gallons is X amount, or is that what it is?
First 4,
4,000 gallons?
right? First 4,000, then it goes to tier 2, and then goes to tier 3 after.
Right, but he's only talking about a day spike here and...
No, but what I'm saying is, we've had so many of these happen, and the same thing, it just makes no sense to me.
gentlemen, if I may, I looked at this, whatever happens been repaired.
Yep.
So I would split the difference with the gentleman. If we have other folks that they had a plumbing problem, they repaired it promptly.
And what about the interest though? You saying he's getting charged to drop the interest?
I would have paid that.
So did he stop paying his bill until this got resolved, or what did he do there? That's why is it $200? $260.
You can actually just put it on frozen for now until we figure out what
Okay, so you froze it, so don't pay until we figure out what's going on. Okay, so he's got 4 months of charges, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, since February 26th. He hasn't paid since February 26th, Bill?
Correct.
So 4 months, 400 to 263. That's roughly $60 a month, right? What was
He
he
was
paying?
averaging 160 gallons a day. That's his average use. If you take the, just go by the 4,400 number, 160 gallons a day isn't much. 2 showers, your laundry, whatever.
And then he jumped to 66 and 58, correct?
Yeah, we had something happen in the house, but like, I agree with Sue, I think he found a running toilet or something. A
What was
lot
it?
of time it is the toilet, people just flat it shut.
So his current charge is $60, $61.20. So it looks like he's running at $60 a month.
It looks like, yeah. But he had outstanding balance, right?
Well, I know that when this thing got to be alarming to him, Carmen told him to, why don't you stop paying until we figure this out? So that's 4 months of figuring it out.
Okay.
So we have a motion still that,
I'll make a motion. Don't we take the interest off? Because Carmen told them not to pay until it was straightened out. And one-shot deal. I split the difference for them this time. If it happens again, he's on his own. We've done that with other folks.
there's
Is
a
it a
second on it.
3-bedroom home, Stu, or 2-bedroom home?
There's a second on that.
Probably the
Yeah.
3-bedroom home, but just,
We got a motion, we got a second.
just the gentleman, his son are living
To
in that.
drop the interest and split the difference of the
Sounds
bill.
like taking one shower.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Memo from the fire chief regarding construction trailer placed at the entrance of the water treatment plant in Figure Farm Road.
Gone,
And you say it's done, so we don't have to do anything in that, correct?
see you later.
What is it?
They were complaining about a construction trailer that was put at the end of Figure Farm Road, but it's been removed a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Just something they moved from plant out by the gates, evidently, so a truck.
So guy can come get it. Memo from resident Rachel Gonzalez regarding separation of water meters at 212 Main Street.
They need the two condo owners need to get together and get a plan. It's got nothing really to do with the water department. It's inside the house. And the water department stops at the curb stop, correct?
Yes.
What's that?
Oh, it's wrong when I said it's, old Hobby Saunders' house, the house across the street, next to, St. Mary's, where the church used to be.
Oh, okay, yep.
Can I ask a question on that? So, on the town side of the meter, it's okay to get a plumber to do the work?
No,
Well, that's where it has to be done.
There's a shut off where it comes into the house.
It comes in at 212 and goes through a meter,
Yeah,
and then after that meter, it forks off into 212 and then to another meter in 210.
yeah,
And
yeah.
210 doesn't get a bill or anything, so they have to work
Where
it
it
out
comes in, they just have to separate it out.
before the meter,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
come back
yeah,
in.
yeah. Cut out and go over to
Yeah.
the other one, Rob said to the
Yeah.
other side, yeah.
you don't have to go back out to the street, sir.
No, just inside the house, but on the
Just your
street side of the meter. So the
Yes,
plumber's
yes,
okay, just
yeah.
go in and fix it.
We just have to shut it off for them, probably. Or maybe not, because it
I don't know if
should
there's, I don't know
be
if
shut
there's a
off.
shut off
Okay.
before or not, but if so, you know, they'll get in touch.
That's the house next to St. Mary's, right?
Yes.
So,
Did you just buy that, sir?
It's not mine, they couldn't make it tonight, but yes, the 210 bought it maybe a year ago,
Okay.
and the 212 has been there for many years.
Who was that, the pastor's house, or?
No,
No.
you know where St. Mary's used to be when it burned? On the right side of the, parsonage? Right side of the priest's house.
I didn't know, that was before my
Oh,
time.
it's the apartment out there, moved it up to Hammond Street, that's apartments now.
Yeah.
St. Mary's Church was on the right, and this is next door. There's some, on the right side of,
The rectory,
St. Mary's, there's some, arborvitae's, and
yeah,
then there's,
the rectory,
the duplex. All fixed up beautiful.
okay.
so
Yeah,
we
the
have
rectory.
to make a motion on that, tell him to get his plumber in and he takes care of it.
I don't think we have to do anything. It's plumb.
Do we need a motion on that, or?
You can call him, or call him this week, whoever wrote this letter. Was that you?
No, that was the 212 owner. And she couldn't make it tonight.
Okay, we can call her.
So we don't need no motion on it, you just gonna take care of it.
Does it need a permit?
I don't know, not from us. Not from the water department. If you put, she has two options, either put another service in, or do
Just do
that.
it
I
this
think the
way.
plumber would be a lot
Yeah.
cheaper than
Yeah.
Exactly.
running a new line in.
Yeah.
We're worried about one line instead of two.
No hookup cost.
You're hiring a plumber, he can take care of the permit. All you have to
I
do
see,
is-
right, yes.
Yeah, he has to,
He
yeah.
knows how to do it, yeah.
So we guys all set with that one?
Yeah, we'll give him a jingle.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
Very well.
we have a proposal from Underwater Solutions to power wash exterior of the town water storage tank.
Right, that's just a recommendation from Underwater Solutions. They did the interior inspection of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So did you read this, Paul?
I haven't read the whole thing yet, no.
Okay, so maybe we should read it and maybe talk about it. If they recommend that we clean the outside, maybe they can give us a figure so we can budget for it next year?
They did give us a figure at the end.
Okay?
I think it should be clean, just looking at it.
Well, I agree with that, Stu, but can we budget for it this year? So, okay, is this something that has to be done right now, or can it be done next year?
I would say because of the cost, you would want to get some more quotes.
I haven't got the right yet. Is it over,
Yeah.
the limit?
11,905.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
So, what we gotta do is, maybe put this on the list of things to do, so we can budget for it, like next year.
How about,
I think,
get some other bids and, see if we, how we come.
we did some other quotes.
And then we can check downtown and see if we got the money to do this.
As Paul said, get some other quotes, but after it's cleaned. Well, I would think it would be a good idea to get a coat of paint on it, and use that. So,
Well, do they seal it up after they clean it?
I don't know.
said to clean it.
I can contact Underwater Solutions and see what they recommend.
Yeah,
If
because,
they
you know,
seal it or whatever. I don't know if they
is it
do.
concrete, is it concrete?
Yeah.
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 So if they clean it and they seal it, then it's less likely to grow moss on it. and stuff.
Yeah.
Why'd you,
I'm just put something on there to protect it.
check on this before our next meeting?
Yeah.
And, find out exactly what we do, then there's gotta be some other companies to do this, till we get it.
Oh,
So we
yes,
can get-
yes. Yeah.
So we get 3 bids,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. So we're gonna put that on hold until our following meeting? Everybody agree with that?
Been nice to when they will have this done while they were here. Save some money, they're all set up.
And in the meantime, see what we've got in a budget for this
Tank cleaner.
project.
Yeah.
Well, when we put the budget together, we got a lot of things to put together. And this wasn't one of them, so we'd have to sacrifice something else. But I don't know where we are, so. I think we ought to let the new superintendent kind of pry into
In the
that.
meantime, let's find out more about this
Pricing.
for our next meeting. And maybe we can contact all the other things and get some prices, and by then, Mary Beth will be on board, and see what happens then. So we're gonna put a hold on it for 2 weeks, okay?
Did they find any problems with the tanks? The tank? You know?
I haven't read the whole thing, but Bill Cornish usually calls if he found something earth shattering up there.
Free of leakage at this time. Appears mostly sound. The tank shrinkage cracks found throughout all elevations of the interior are sound. They appear to be limited to the surface. Okay, and shotcrete.
We all set with this? Old business, huh?
What was I gonna say?
Old business, repair of the snow wall on Bradford Street. Like I said, I have a call into him to find out where his insurance certificate is. He doesn't have it by next meeting, then we're gonna have to do something different. So that's a hold until the next meeting.
Agreed.
All set with that?
Yeah.
Flag purchase bid,
Prices there. Paul, we found the pole out there, correct?
Yeah.
So, the price is not reflective, that was a price with the pole. Also 2 flags for interior use.
are we gonna use our hydrant and pole that we had?
That's, we have 2 on the board.
You still have it back here.
Right.
It just fell over, right, when it was out here?
Right. I liked it. I thought it was kinda nice, the fire hydrant and the a flagpole
Yeah,
on it, you know?
Maybe we could do that before we lose our temporary summer help there.
Well, I think what we gotta do is,
Paint it,
the back of a big hole,
yeah.
and then form it up and, you know, make a cement pad. Correct? You have any, questions, Russell?
We don't want to lose 7-1 to US flag, right? Oh, okay, that's just a question.
Any questions?
No, it's fine, it's me.
So what do you want?
Did you get any other quotes, Carmine? There used to be a flag place in Amesbury also.
Yeah, a lot of the flags in some of these places are not made in USA type of deal, so you want to make sure.
This one is?
Yeah, it is.
I'll make a motion, we get. Yeah.
Just that one?
Yeah. Nylon and polyester for outside. Jamie,
Yes, sir.
what would your preference be, nylon or polyester for flag outside?
It's my preference, I don't know.
Or being
Polyester.
a lady or
Well,
material?
polyester is probably more durable than nylon,
All right.
I would presume.
We'll see how she does in this one. She did pretty good in the colors.
I'll make a motion when we get that one.
Okay, we have a motion. This one here, Tim? With this here?
I'll second it, polyester.
Polyester and
And this one here.
that flag comes with a display sets also, right? The 175.
We have a motion and a second to get the 1 3x5 nylon fringe flag display set and the polyester, correct?
I'll second
For
that.
$48 more. All those in favor?
Aye.
Award and paving for out front at 401 Central Street, the loop entrance. We had three bids. Action Paving was the lowest, which we agreed on, but we wasn't sure about the 1-year guarantee, and I contacted them, and it is a guaranteed 1-year thing. Do we have any motions or ideas of what we'd like to do?
One thing I would like to add to that is the other side of the building.
Yep.
Just come in a few feet so
So it doesn't
Truck's
bust
gonna
off.
come out back, it doesn't chip away at the new,
I mean, does that mean we have to rebuild it, or is that just, have them, tell them we want the feather down to the other bit?
Put a little apron here and here, is that what you're
Exactly,
saying?
exactly.
Okay, alright.
We don't have to rebid that, it's just,
Like just has
the
to
feather it in.
Yeah.
Do we have any,
Poles.
motions?
They dropped off their insurance stuff too, did they, Carmen?
They did, yes.
We made the motion to award it from contingent on.
The insurance.
Guaranteed.
I mean, the guarantee,
Yeah.
I mean.
And he brought that in. And he had insurance he came in with,
Yes, correct.
we're all set.
Okay,
Just requested he
all right.
put a little weight on that.
So the only thing I can say about that is, in the discussion, is where the money was gonna come from, because we didn't budget that for this budget.
Going on maintenance, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a issue out there, somebody's gonna fall in
I know.
the get into the box to put the paper thing in.
Yeah.
And, I think we're better off to pay the
Yeah.
loop than we had if somebody fall and get hurt.
We should just kind of.
Especially with cold weather coming in, we
All I'm
tried
say- all I'm saying-
patching it.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that since we
Yeah.
didn't figure on when we figured the budget,
I'm in favor.
somebody's gotta, figure out what we're gonna
I
sacrifice.
mean, we patched it 2 or 3 times and it just,
Yeah,
it breaks right beside it. And
I'm in favor of it because of the safety issue.
no, I am too, but I just wanna make sure that we keep on top of the budget.
Right, so we're all set on that kind
Keep patching it, like throwing money at the dead horse.
Yeah.
of. Abatement review.
Yes. These outstanding abatements, there's 3 of them still kind of
Is
pending.
what?
Pending abatements that we haven't reached a decision on as far as what we want to do with those.
I thought we talked about this last meeting, right? And we was gonna check the thing. So we held off on the interest and demands, correct?
Yes,
And
you ought
now
to
the
make
thing
sure
has been-
that the readers will be.
And the reader is checked out okay.
Yes.
So now I guess we gotta make a decision what we wanna do here.
Well, I wanna be fair about it.
You know,
Like,
like Paul said,
like the-
with the new meters, now the things are reading,
I understand that, but like the previous, one we took care of tonight, I'd knock off a little this time, and the next time, the lady's on her own.
so we got 3 different ones here. We got one at 10 Brook Street,
There's a husk
63
farm,
Central,
and
and
they like to
330.
drink water.
Believe me, I know that with cows. So, what do you wanna do?
What's that one?
This one's, 63 Central Street. And this one's 10 Brook Street.
What's nice about these data logs is you can see exactly when.
Yep.
And unless you're living with these people, you don't know what they do.
I mean, there's no data log over this one here. This is 10 Brook Street. I really can't read it writing.
Can I see that one, Ron? No, look.
Haven't had time, right?
Oh, the meter was still running and everything, the house was off, so she had something on. It says right here, the text of the meter was still running. You put a flashlight on and you see a faucet dripping, now the new one. So there was water going through the meter, it's going in the house somewhere. Most likely, it's probably the toilet.
Any suggestions, Tim?
Well,
But I would,
if they identified the problem, and they fixed it, and they told us we fixed the problem, it was unavoidable, you know, that'd be something that we typically would, as a group, forgive, you know, some of the higher.
So we're gonna take the monthly average and,
So they fix it?
no, I'm not sure.
This one said, didn't say
We
they
don't-
fixed it or not.
we don't have, the data on
Data
this
on
one.
that one.
So we need a data logger to say, you know, did you check everything, and get a plumber look at it. And if we have time, sometimes we jump in the house and look at the water tank and the toilet.
Let's get the gentleman to do a data log on this one, take care of this one the next meeting, as far as these two go.
You wanna do a log on this one?
I would.
Data logger, what's the address, 10 Brook?
10 Brook Street. Edward Belson?
10 Brook.
Mm.
Now, the data log is good for 3 months, I believe,
Believe it,
90 days
yeah.
from the day you do it. It could go 90 days back,
Mhm.
so the problem could be gone.
On these two, I'll give somebody a break once. And like I said,
You wanna average it?
they're on their own the next time. We gave one break tonight, I would do it for these two.
So do
So,
the average plus no interest?
no, because it's, we were looking into the program.
So just,
We haven't
so just do the average.
I would.
I'll second that.
And same with this one here.
Yes.
331 Weathersfield.
That's a farm, is that the farm?
Yes.
Okay, Karen. One we're gonna do the log on, two of them do the average.
But as I'm concerned though, next time they're on their own.
Okay.
Unless it's something that broke.
But I think you guys have a closer eye on everyone's usage now with the new meters and new readers. And
No, that's why I wanted the thing checked. I was
Yes,
having so
yeah.
many complaints.
Yeah, I
Um,
think the water department's on top of the meter things now, so a lot of these little issues in with the data logger, you can see, you know, if there's a horse on, they have a hose running, they forgot about, who knows?
I mean, first time people forget to shut off the hose. Update on the water treatment plant.
Friday's a fire test with the fire chief and Kingsman, where you guys approved last time to have Paul come in and do, get the filters re-chlorinated, blah, blah, blah. That's all, I don't know if it's in their packet, Carmine?
It is not, it's actually this one package.
This is the original, this is the numbers from Kingsman to do that training for. And one of them just needs to be signed by you, Roy.
Have you gone over all this?
Yeah, me and John Zakora went over this. It's what you voted on talking about last time. It was like that $1,500 a day fee plus their per diem travel expenses, blah, blah, blah. For a 4-day period.
Oh, we got a 4-day?
That's what you voted on?
Yeah, okay.
So we've already voted on this, so this
Yes.
needs to be.
Yeah, this is just the actual hard number.
Okay.
Here you go, I'll get you.
So that's getting Paul, somebody from Paul in there?
Yes, but as soon as he signs it, we can call it and get Kingsman.
So,
Move it.
We're
So
gonna
we need to-
sign here.
first we need to get the place, the fire alarm all squared away with the
Yes.
fire.
Or is it this one here? I'm supposed to be-
This one right here. Right here, the customer representative. Right here.
Okay.
So you guys have a number, you know, not just a guess.
Right.
And then where's the money coming from? Out of the SRF?
That's, I believe John's court said you still had money in that.
Okay.
So if the fire alarm test goes well, we get Paul in here, and then we can, we wanna get them in here, you
So
know.
there's 4 copies.
There is 4 copies, we want to sign all 4.
Okay.
They each have one too. And Tim, I'll email you where we are on the operator assistant and all that. I was just waiting for Amy to email it to me, which I didn't send it yet.
Okay.
What'd you put this in?
She gave a guesstimate, but I asked her for a hard number.
Now, we're down 2 secondary operators. Is that being processed right now? Is that being advertised?
I don't believe it is.
Well, that's it.
No, they need a sign sheet there.
Do we want to advertise it?
Well, we need to get
Oh,
staff in
I
here, yeah.
agree.
So we need to get, does that need a motion by the board?
I would think so, yes. Yeah. Where'd you do last time, Carmen? New England Waterworks?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Did you do MMA or no?
Can we do both?
So,
We should do both.
Is there a local paper? What's the local paper to here?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Yeah.
you report times.
I believe we put it in New England Water
We
Works.
did.
Just New England Waterworks?
Yes, we did the last time.
Yeah, I believe that's, because you can get qualified people for it.
Well, what's the MMA?
Mass Municipal Association?
Well, that might be a good source to do it in also. I don't know why we didn't do that before. We don't have to just limit ourselves to one, do we?
Well, New England.
No, no.
New England Water Works, you get applicants that are in the business.
In the business.
Oh, I know that, but we've only got 3 applicants last
And you
time.
got 4 now.
I do.
We need to get more applicants too. We're not getting too many people applying here.
Under old business,
So should we vote on this to get this thing going, to get the staff going here?
Yes.
Okay, so I make a motion that we ask town administrator to make sure that we're advertising these positions in both MMA and Waterworks, New England Waterworks.
Did she post it on monster.com last time?
I don't know why, but I don't know why she did or didn't, so. You know.
Did she come? I thought she did. Or I
I don't
thought,
recall.
sometime monster.com picks it up from New England Waterworks.
That's true, yeah.
So I think that this also involves lifting the hiring freeze. I guess, I don't know.
Well,
have a second?
we moved the secondary up to primary.
Right. But we need 2 secondaries.
I'm not sure if we, I thought we already
We lifted it.
taken care of that.
We lifted it.
We just gotta post it.
Well, we lifted it on 1 secondary, so maybe we have to lift it on the other one, I don't know.
We have a motion to do this.
I'll make a motion that we,
Here I made a motion.
alright,
That's to lift the hiring freeze on one of the secondary operators and advertise the position, post a position for 2
I'll go
water
along,
treatment operators, if they haven't already been posted, but to post them right now.
I'll go along with New England Water Works.
Okay.
A motion,
Well, I'd like to discuss it. I think we need to advertise more areas because we need to get more applicants in here. The last time we only had 1 applicant, so.
I'll make a motion, we discuss it with the, town administrator.
Mhm. Okay, so that's a second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Tim, we did get 2 applicants in another town that we were working with through the Boston Globe. I would have never thought so. The 2 that we ended up hiring didn't come from New England Water Works or Monster.com and came from the Globe. And I would have bet that. But it was we put down the Boston Globe and got 2 guys.
Under the old
Well, that
business,
makes sense. I think we need to modify our posting, so we need to do something more, be more proactive.
under the old business one for the water treatment plant, we need to extend after having the selectmen's meeting last night, Weston Stanton's contract to October 15th.
I'll make a motion, we extend Weston Sampson's contract for 60 days.
Have a second.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye. Under old Britain business, True Beach Circle, there was a water breakdown there
Yep.
5 to 6 weeks ago, and I was by there today. The excavation was paved, but it settled down quite a bit. Needs to be done again.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you want me to contact our paving guy to have him go down and take a look at it and give us a price? Or?
Robert's gonna call somebody, Action or whatever.
Yeah.
So who
State
pays
the
it?
price.
Who pays it?
It's not the paver's fault.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. It was at
Contact.
night. It happened at night,
Yeah.
and it's just one of those things that settle down. And to make a long story short, it just has to be paved again. Maybe some filler in there.
So you want a price on it, just have him go down to it?
What's the address?
Trowbridge Circle, right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, Robert's mentioned that today.
Yeah, there are 2 cones there.
I mean, they treated us very well on all the other patches. They did the 5 patches there before for, I think it was 17 or 1750, in 5 different places in town.
I mean, this isn't one that can wait till you have another patch. It's right in the middle of the road.
Okay. So you want me to contact him?
Yes, if you would. Tim, do you agree?
I agree.
Right. And down Main Street, I can't think of the number, but it's just as you start in the old dump road, Red Gate Road.
Yep.
Last year, we had a water leak down there, and there was one shut off for 2 homes. So there was a separate shut off there, but that shut off needs to be tapped down to the grade and pull out a green fence post.
So
It's
can I guide you that?
so they can. I need the number. Paul can ask them to do it.
It's Main Street, Red Gate Road.
Yes, go on the left, it would be the last home in Raleigh. It's right at the Red Gate Road.
Okay, all right. Going that way, right?
Going north, yes. Sticks up about this much,
Right.
I'm afraid a plow will wipe it out.
Also under the water treatment plant, Paul, we're all set with Barbara's taking care of the ACO, correct? So we don't have to vote, nothing on that. We talked about the sprinkler test and all that going on.
The insurance for,
Yeah,
Ken's been extending the insurance. So there's gonna be a change order for additional insurance for the contractor to insure the plant till,
That's right here too. This is pay requisites for Kingsman, and insurance is on the second tab there too. Extension insurance.
so this is all to do with, like last night when we...
Yes, yeah.
so we should vote on them extending the insurance
Mhm.
and approving that change order. Is that a change order number on that? Or is it a formal change order at this point?
Project number, engineer project number. I don't see any.
Well, we need, it's
The insurance is further down, Roy, right
All
there.
right.
That's just the paper to go right to Kingsman.
All right, so these we don't have to vote on, this is.
No, those just need your signature. That one there, yes. Okay, thanks.
You want to read them?
Pursuant to provisions of Article 12 of the General Conditions, EJ, CDC, and the DEP, DMS Policy Memorandum Number CG-10 and Attachment B of Section 00830 of the, we are submitting herewith the breakdown of cost proposed change order number 072 to extend builders risk comprehensive flood property insurance as a result of owner's inability to secure appropriate insurance for the facility at a contract substantial completion. Please note that the premium quoted for the scheduled coverage of this period from July 2nd to October 2nd, 2014. This policy is an extension of the builder's risk policy purchased by the Raleigh Water Department under contract change order number 001. Please issue the contract change order the earliest authorized payment for provisions of this additional property insurance. Okay, so this just extends their current insurance premium out to at a later date, since we've told them we're not insuring it until we get a occupancy permit. And it's a cost of $2,378 for approximately 1 to 3 months of insurance, I guess, which isn't a bad price. So I make a motion that we accept that.
Second.
All
Those
in
in
favor?
favor?
Aye.
All right, now which one am I gonna sign? These ones here? I don't see any seconds. These are all the same.
Let's get to it.
Carmen, I'll give these to you. You'll probably see John before me.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do-
That's for the all corporation.
Yep.
This one here, this is a 2 sheet. And these ones here, I
Right
just
here.
signed.
Owner, Town Raleigh. You agree, Paul?
Yep.
Today, but.
Yes.
So that's the only spot I gotta sign this one for?
Make sure there's nothing else to sign.
What's
This is
that?
for the,
So I should
for the payment for the work and stuff. What was that?
Are these all the same, Roy?
These ones here?
So you just have to sign a bunch of copies?
They didn't-
So
We don't
John,
have
we-
another sign sheet except for that one here. These ones here only get 2 pages.
These are the-
So John Sikora looked at this.
Oh, okay. This one needs to be signed here.
Yes, that's the
Okay.
contract.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that John Sikora's signature?
Right. Right there.
I don't know. Is it Kingston's?
No. It's Engineer Weston Sampson. Is that John's signature?
I think so. The bottom one's just gonna be Roy's.
That's for the contract.
All the same.
What's this now?
Yeah.
All the
So there's five copies. I got.
6 copies of this.
So that's the pay requisition.
Mm-hmm.
The one I handed you, you want it to stay with these or these to come to you?
Come to me, then I'll make a
Okay.
pack and give it to Carmen and give to John Secor tomorrow. If you
Just
don't
sign
sign
this and sign that?
Yes.
Any word on the fence, Paul?
Say what, Paul?
I have not heard it yet.
Seems like it was discussed.
I thought Agawam was,
They're all set to go soon. They just had a shortage in supplies there and materials, and I guess it's all figured out now.
so when can they set?
Is that 6?
Did
One
they
more.
start
No, one
initially?
more.
Yeah, no, they haven't given me a start date, but it'll be very soon.
Can you find out about that?
Sure.
Say what?
Thanks, Roy. Put your pen down for now.
So we've got this one here, the insurance, right? Did that one. There's a copy for you guys. Right?
Dr. John.
There's a lot of stuff for you.
I think that's-
What do we got here, Cameron, is official action notice.
That is, I believe, that official action notice that they discussed. Did you see that? Did that show you?
That's all taken care of.
So we're all set, that can all go with. I don't have to sign nothing here, correct?
No.
That goes with your, thing for Weston and Sampson, extended to October 15th.
That's probably initial that, that's the one,
This one here?
yeah. Just give that a call. Okay, that's the latest.
And you guys go through that, I'll let everybody else.
Don't move your notes.
Well, we're gonna do those high max couplings later, then, 6 inch. What do you want that, I guess?
All right, on these things here,
I thought we were just gonna do one. 7 inch. Oh, that's the second one. As long as you get the numbers,
the guy that's ordering RS, that's Rob. Okay.
This one here, Cameron, has no figures in it.
Why don't you bring that up next time?
Yeah, well,
I thought we were just gonna do one signature on these.
At least.
You want all 3 or what?
I can look at them for them, yeah.
Does the hydroxide?
Yep.
Yep. That's the new company this year, Tim, without the bid.
replacement bladder and attachment.
For the spill container for the hydroxide tank at well 2
Let's put 4 spill
container.
containment
Yeah,
for
hydroxide,
well 2.
well 2.
Okay, and then who ordered this up?
I ordered the spill container and the bladder, the tank. Peter ordered before he left.
Okay, so Peter,
Mhm.
GSA Blue Book, is there an address for that?
USA Blue Book? One right there.
Okay, let's just authorized, Paul?
Yeah. Peter ordered a 100-gallon day tank, because 50-gallon guys can fill up twice a day
Sure.
in the summer. So versus to kind of do the second callback, just put a bigger day tank, but you're gonna have 110 on the spill container, 110%.
Okay.
And that bladder gives us that extra containment.
On the purchase orders, what we like to see, or we're used to seeing, is that purchase orders are filled out completely. You know, who ordered things, why did we order them, you know. And then they're checked by the superintendent.
Yeah.
So the superintendent signs on authorized, and then they give it to the commissioner, so he will give it the last once through, and then, you know, it gets processed. Sometimes, in the Russian hustle bustle of things, PO is sometimes after the fact, but still it's there. So it's up to the superintendent to really pre-approve these
I'm
things.
just working as you,
Mhm.
doing what they're
And
doing.
things like chemicals, you know, it's no brainer, we need to get water chemicals, we can't be short of chemicals. We have scheduled some things coming in.
That one there, you see for the bladder, we can't put that other tank in until we get that anyway.
And the other thing is, when these vendors, like when we get the vendor for the consortium there,
Mm-hmm.
we should do is just have one PO, so we have to, you know, cover the whole year. When it comes in, it goes under that same PO.
See where that was for.
So the PO should be constructed such that it covers the whole year's potential usage for that. So you figure out how many dollars it takes for the sodium hypochlorite,
Yeah,
and then just put a dollar figure on, not to exceed. And so we're not flooded with POs all the time. And so it's all one vendor, you know? That was the goal of, you know, of trying to get organized.
that's the,
So when somebody starts working on the budget, you know,
Just
budget
this
crunch season,
Long blue.
and pick up the POs and say, okay, well, the estimated cost is this, because that guy left.
We got
We
room
didn't
out
need
here.
us the numbers, so at least we have a clue on what kind of number to budget for. Whoever takes over.
Yeah.
The budgetary duties.
it's all on the consortium bid also,
We still have
what
some up there.
what the average yearly usage for each.
Okay,
So for boarding Remington, we should open up 2 POs, one for our hypochlorite and one for the hydroxide. So we keep track. And the phosphate, there's a number on that bid that tells you how much you guys have been ordering in the past.
so all you gotta do is call up that company and say, what was our usage last year? And how much should we budget for? So you fill the PO out, it's there, somebody just watches it, somebody does a run. If the commissioners want to do a running total on what we spent on our budget, on the
Yeah.
PO, it's there.
Doesn't say where though. This one here, Carmen, doesn't say where that went. Water break. This also have water breaks on it.
This is one on Central Street, I believe, that we just recently had. Peter was here, that break.
And we have one out here, why didn't we use our own one?
I'm not sure.
You might have had the loader down there,
Huh?
and send the loader back up here to pick up the,
It's right down there, aluminum, they're probably spreading up a hand or a break, right?
you know.
emergency call, did you call this, or?
I mean,
We had just
the
lost.
loom
Glenn.
doesn't have to be emergency, I mean,
Yeah.
that's all.
We had just lost Glenn. He's trying to roll.
But I want on here, I still want a purchase order, and I still want to know what water break it went to.
Yeah.
Not just a bill saying $190.
So when we look at something, we say, okay, oh, that makes sense.
Right, but I mean, I don't know where it went.
I know.
Gentlemen, under an old bill, goes back to last April, when I Caterpillar backhoe. There's $274 and some change for a part. Could I see that a minute, please, gentlemen? There was a part for $274.38 that was not installed.
So I gotta,
And
Put Second
because
Street on that.
this department bought a new cylinder online for a third the price for a stabilizer cylinder.
yeah, better know.
But this was,
Yes.
they tried to say this for, they had to change the casing, and that is not true. That's the way it came out of the box. They changed one fit. And I called Caterpillar and went round and round, and last time I talked to him was April 23rd. And I talked to a gentleman, he was supposed to get back to me, and he never did. So, my recommendation is, we pay this bill minus the $274.38, because
Okay,
we never got that part.
let's get these out of the way. So we get a couple of these to sign. Right, deals, goes with that. Give me that other folder, please.
This, you just keep it.
File.
Cindy's, I don't know if John Secor needs a copy of
All right, on this one here, did you write on here, you wanted to minus that?
Absolutely.
that. They did.
Count on this one here? I initialed it here, but we're gonna minus this 274, you can change that over.
Send it back to me, Carmine, and I'll sign it.
You got a calculator handy?
Need to stick that. Stick that. They don't give 6-inch couplings away, do they, Paul?
No, they don't.
Oh, I saw that, I was in, oh my gosh.
But the IMAX couplers can go on
2885.08.
cast or anything.
I can still do it, huh?
Carmine, would you put a note in with that bill, please?
Where's the, where is the tally sheet?
Timmy, you wanna sign this one?
Wait a minute. Okay.
We all set with this one here, so this is the last one.
That's the last one.
Okay.
You're all set with all the other ones, correct?
Yes.
So, Commissioner, does everyone look at that, or?
Probably should initial before we change it, right?
Right, I'll sign it.
There should be a note with that payment, that very explicitly saying that that part is not being paid for because it wasn't. Okay?
And was contacted by Commissioner Dazzell and no return phone call.
So when they get payment, if they have a dispute about that, they can specifically home in on that particular part.
Yes. And if you make a copy of this and hold on to it, Carmine.
Okay.
I called, the day I called him and the gentleman I talked to, he never got back to me. We don't mind paying all the bills. Don't want the goods there.
So all those match this?
According to Sue, you weren't aware of that.
Stu, did you check it against that?
I didn't check it against that, I checked these.
Okay. So has there been any effort, Paul, on trying to get rid of the multitude of phone companies involved with the department? Now that we got a phone line down there at the treatment plant.
We still have the pagers and all that. If we switch, because Verizon doesn't carry any more pages anymore because they're yesterday's technology. But AT&T still has pagers, Carmine, or mobile, or USA Mobility still has a pager.
Which they've changed the name to Spoke Communications. now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one option, we can discuss it later time, is doing the smartphones that have everything built right into it, which Rob will need, or the primary will need at least, because he'll be able to check on SCADA with that also, once the plant's up and running, or give Rob a tablet or something like that, so he can look in on the plant wherever he is. But, do you want to get rid of the pagers at this point?
Well, what do they have now for phones?
Nextel? Or no? They have Nextels? Yeah.
Well, it's Sprint now, it's not Next.
Yeah, Sprint.
Yeah, yes, right.
I think before we make any decisions, wait until our superintendent's on board and go by the recommendation, is my feeling.
Okay.
I think the plant should be up and running, maybe on 10 talk about that.
Because a lot of your communication and a lot of your alarms will come from the plant. Except for well 2.
Yeah, but do we still have these guys still carrying pages?
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen a pager in over 10 years.
We still have 2 here.
Yeah. And what's the difference between having a pager and having just a phone make a phone call?
It's either or. You
So is he
just,
carrying the phone and a pager?
Rob does, yeah. There's an on-call pager, so whoever's on call that weekend carries a pager. Which they really don't need, because if you have a cell phone that you can text on, you can get a text or an email or whatever
Yeah, I know.
on your phone now.
These things are unbelievable. I told my little grandson's telling me yesterday, showing me how many planes are up in the air in the area.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Is there anything else under old business? We covered everything, right? We were supposed to cover? Phone line, we know about that, the ACO thing's taken care of. And the online, sprinkler the test. We extended the Western Sampson to October 15th. The fence, we talked about that, you're gonna check into that. Construction trailer, that's already been moved. And insurance, Debbie is gonna take care of that. Is there anything else? That's what I had for notes last night for the selectmen's meeting.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that we just gotta be on top of the budget, because we got Weston and Sampson working to help us out. And we don't, we voted on budgets for that. We don't know where we're at with the budget, so he was trying to get that information today.
We're trying to get the hard
Yeah.
number. She
Yeah.
just
So
emailed
we
me
gotta
with
be-
the
we gotta-
guesstimate of where we are, but I don't
Can
want
you
to
follow
take a
through with
guesstimate.
that?
I want to know where we are exactly.
So,
You follow through with that?
I'm gonna follow through and I'll email all you guys, or I'll call you where we're at. Because right now, I think we have 2 weeks left on the thing since Peter departed. On that RFP that you guys just signed,
yeah,
we have a couple weeks left of that to have the second operator here.
so we got that to help us fund the new plan, which we haven't even run the new.
No, I know. We're hoping the
So we
plan
gotta-
will be going.
If we're gonna be out of money in 2 weeks, then we have to go to a selectmen's meeting and get them approval, to get approval from them to switch money over to cover that expense like we did last time.
The RFP that you guys just signed out, is 2 30-day extension periods on that. You have the option to extend 30 days, and you have the option to extend it another 30 days. But I want to know where we were exactly. How many days do we have left for the second operator, exactly?
I just think we gotta be prepared, we don't wanna run out of money and not follow the procedures here, so.
I think we'll need the second operator once the plant gets going, when Mary Beth does start, irregardless, because you just can't throw, here you are.
When did she start?
I love
The
it.
11th.
Okay, so then we're looking at a meeting to,
A 2-week meeting would be, I just looked at it, it's gonna come up to the 12th.
well, that'd be a good time,
The day after she starts, well, we have 2 days, is that all right with everybody?
yeah.
So the next meeting will be on August 12th, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Do we have anything else?
So if we have to post, if we have to have an emergency meeting or whatever, for you guys to extend it, but I would wait till I get you the hard. We're good till August.
We just got a 48-hour notice to post.
Okay, yeah. It'd just be one item.
Well, we're dealing with either 2 or 3 budgets, right?
You're dealing with 2 with us right now.
One was to have you come in as a.
Did that one and the operator system. You have the superintendent one, and you have the operator system one.
Okay. Do we have any money left? And we gotta know what the budget is.
I know, that's what I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that number.
You let us know, use an email or call or whatever.
I will.
Is there anything else?
No? I can't think
Paul?
of anything.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do you have any questions, Larry? Second.
All those in favor?